First of all, can you tell me what does the word successful means to you?
Well, successful can be many things, but successful can be for me like my life. If you believe plain and happy, and that's something you can call successful.
Do you consider yourself as a successful man? Successful.
Um, yes, I'm happy, health, and with a lot of things to do, in my future. In the past, I've been doing many things that I think I did well. Of course, many people like to do more things, but for me, until now, I feel like I'm very successful
Yeah.
and happy.
Okay, right. What makes you feel successful?
Um,
Like, do you find successful in big things or little things?
well, I can find that in the way when you wake up in the morning, happy, healthy, work, and love. That's make you successful and happy.
When you start to consider yourself as a successful man.
When?
Yeah, when?
Every day.
But when you were younger or when you turn, I mean, to be more mature or
I feel
from
more
the
like
beginning?
when I start to know more like life. Probably when I was start to work and make my minds and start to do things, around me. So that's when I was feeling like I can do myself and I can take care of myself. And so probably, probably I said that's when you start to work and take care of yourselves.
All right. Another question is, what is the most important attribute that a person needs to be successful?
That's a good question. Well, if you have, um, first of all, um, when you do the things you like, that's mean when you start to do things that you like, and that's what I call. That's when you start to be planning, in yourselves, and you make the things you want to do. So I think that's when it starts.
Okay. What do you think is more important to be successful? Money or love?
Well, first I said love, and second is money, because love is something that you need, and love is something you need also to prove to do the things you want. So if you can do the things with money and love, that goes together, but you need both.
Okay. Do you enjoy your life right now?
Of course I am.
Okay. Do you consider it that to be successful, first you have to pass by a sorry, to tough road. You have to pass by a tough road.
Yes, part in in the life is sometimes you had a good day, sometimes it's bad, or sometimes you are on the top and sometimes you are down. So you need to have something to bring you down to wake you up. Do you know what I mean? That mean you need to touch all the things, because never consider you to be in the top. If you know being in the bottom. So of course you need to touch both. First of all, it's good to be on the floor, and then to start going up. So that's make you more successful.
Do you think there is a difference between when you born successful, like when you born in the top, and it's different when you work for being successful, like when you start on the floor and you go up?
I say is it's good to do the things with your force. I mean, you need to work and put your mind and on that and do it so it's more successful. Because if you are in the top and nothing costs you, you never know what successful is.
All right.
It's part successful means part of satisfaction. That you do what your cost you. Can be hard job or things like that. But that's what I mean. I said it's better to make an force to do it than not to be on the top and it costs you nothing.
All right. Next question is, how important is for you to be a successful person?
It's part of your life. It's to be happy, and it's part of every day when you wake up and you do the work and you go back home and you do all the things, and when you rest you feel like, oh, my day was great, and that's make you successful and happy.
All right. And the last one is, can you give advice for those who wants to have a successful life?
First, do things right. That's mean, if you have to do a job, do correctly, do with more support as far as you can do. You have to study your life because you need to do it, and then do with love, your job, and if it's your business, you have to be, do with a lot of patience, and it make you at the end happy and successful. So there's many things, but first of all is to make you do with your heart, and do the work the best you can do.
All right. So thank you, Mr. Ulises, for letting me interview yourself, and that's all.
Thank you.